Basically, you have people that talk about the religion in a very harsh way. They seem to represent the religion, but actually when you explore, they only represent their own bias, you know. I'll give you an example, okay? So just so you know what I'm talking about. I was at a masjid, I'm not going to tell you where, and Salat finishes, and the brother, you know, the Imam, he picks up a book, a hadith book, Riyadh al-Salihin, and he starts reciting a chapter on goodness to parents, Birr al-Walidain. And in Birr al-Walidain, he narrates a story of a companion who told his son that you must divorce your wife. So he's like, you have to be good to your parents. There was a Sahabi who told his son to divorce his wife, and he divorced his wife. Jazakumullahu khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I'm listening to this and going, let me find out more about that. Here's the thing. If there's 1,000 people sitting there listening, there's a Sahabi who told his son to divorce his wife, and the son divorced his wife. What do you think it's going to mean? It's going to mean that if your parents tell you to divorce your wife, just do it. Here's a small problem with this equation. Why did he tell him to divorce his wife? What was the problem in their marriage? What was the problem with him or with her? Who was wrong and who was right? Do you know the whole story? No. You just know this 1-2 line soundbite. And you are now, and it's not even the Prophet himself, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We get our guidance from the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now you are making a rule for people that can ruin entire families from a story that you don't even know the whole details of. You know what I discovered? I discovered that a lot of people got so frustrated with their religion that they said, I don't want anything to do with it. Religious people are all crazy. They all say things like this. I don't want anything to do with them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. And then there's another group who says, no. I don't want to get rid of my religion. Let me just reinterpret my whole religion my own way. Because these people are crazy, so I'm going to figure it out myself and figure it out my own way. You know what? Both of these lead to very big problems. You know what the solution is? The solution is we have to have young, intelligent, scholarly people that are going to be fair to the Quran and fair to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and tell the world once again what makes it beautiful. It is beautiful. We just don't tell why. You know, we're too obsessed with this is halal and this is haram, instead of this is what makes the book of Allah beautiful. This is what makes the character of the Prophet ﷺ incredible. You know, we have to revive that. And once you revive that, because you know what that does? It changes attitudes. To me, the most important thing in our religion is attitude. If your attitude is right, you will learn, you will practice, everything will come. When your attitude is wrong, nothing can be fixed. The problem of the young people disconnected from the Quran at the end of the day is a problem of attitude. So when we keep attacking the youth for they're not doing this and they're not doing that and they're not dressed like this and they're not, you know, they're listening to music or they're watching movies or you keep attacking behavior. You're not attacking attitudes, you know. And actually this kind of complaining and ranting and raving is only going to make their attitudes worse. It's not going to make it better. So to me, my appeal to young people is to give the book a chance. Just because people have messed up in the way they talk about it, don't blame the book, you know. And my advice to our elders across the world, our elders that are, you know, teaching the Deen, that are concerned about the youth, take it easy. Just take it easy. You know, the Sahaba were the best. The Sahaba were the best generation. These were the people of Sami'na wa Ata'na. These were the people as-sabiqun as-sabiqun. They put their lives down for Islam, isn't it? This is the greatest generation. How long before hijab came down? 16 years. Allah did not reveal hijab first. He revealed 16 years later, because Sahaba were not ready yet. He revealed alcohol 13, 14 years later, you should stop drinking. Why not in the beginning? Why not? These are people that are ready to die for Islam. They'd be ready to give up alcohol, not according to Allah. They're not ready yet. If Allah takes His time with the best generation, why don't we take our time? Why are we in such a hurry? Why do you have to see someone transform right away?
Alhamdulillah, I think that today has been a success, and definitely like I can really relate to a lot of what Ustadh was talking about in terms of the Quran. You know, when I was young, I definitely didn't give it too much weight. A lot of the different impressions that the youth used to have, I used to have too. Like, I always wondered, like, how come I can't do this? Why is it that I can't do that? Is it that serious? Is it really? And then, am I really gonna go to hell for that? And then, so, it was just completely dismissal of just everything. That was just, really horrible. But alhamdulillah, at least I'm back on the road again, and that's what Ustadh was saying, that it's really important that we don't force or judge the youth or whoever it is who's trying to find their way, whatever it is. Alhamdulillah, as long as they're on the path, and don't expect 100% change like overnight. It's not going to happen that way. So we have to be really patient and take it step by step, and know that as long as you're on the path, that there will be improvements, and that itself is already, subhanallah, an amazing feat. And I think that's exactly, what my journey was like. I came in late. Alhamdulillah, Allah has guided me back to Islam, and doesn't matter the age, and doesn't matter how long it took me, but I'm here, alhamdulillah.
I went to him and I started saying to him, I'm so moved by what you do. I want to do what you do. How can I do it? And he just told me, easy, learn Arabic.